Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, I've got the usual things going on, a little bit of machining, a little bit of plasma cutting. Yesterday, by chance, I stumbled upon a ploughing competition very near to where I live, and there was actually two Fowler steam ploughing engines there that were working. I knew when I told the lads that were there. They had a problem with one of the engines. It snapped a little stud that holds a wedge in that adjusts the bearing on the engine crosshead. I came home and made them a new stud, got a little bit of video of that, and the lads removed the stud, the broken one, we'll put it all back together and got it working again. So I do show a little bit of video of the engines working, and I show the repair on the crosshead, which I'm sure you'll agree sort of made a nice change for me working on something like that instead of working on what I work on normally, which is modern day cars. I had a visit from two lads yesterday, really keen model engineers, in fact big model engineers. They brought some bits and pieces down for us to see. They've actually bought a Stewart engine the same as mine. They had that in the back of their van. I took some video of it. Unfortunately, a lot of the video didn't come up for some reason, but I have got some video of it. They also made as a replacement lid for the oiler on my engine because theirs was missing. So the lad made two while he was on, so he gave me one of them, which is now sitting very happily on the oil tank on the Stewart engine. There's a box of your mail came in this week, quite a lot of gear in it. I'm going to show that probably in part two. A lot of people don't like watching viewer mail, a lot of people do. If you don't want to watch it, just fast forward it. Some of the gear I'll keep, a lot of the gear I've already got, so I'll be giving it away. On about giveaways, next weekend is the giveaway. It's the first Sunday of the month. Now last month's giveaway wasn't claimed. I've sent the lad an email. If it's not claimed by next weekend, I'll do a double giveaway, just do two. I've got loads of stuff to give away. I'm going to continue doing it. If you haven't entered the giveaway, all you need to do is send me an email. That's my email address up there. And all I need is your name, your full name, like John Mills, not just John. Your name goes into here. If it's drawn out, I'll post a prize off anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. I've got a little job to do for work. This is a wiper motor, wiper linkage assembly of a French car. It's off an old Reynolds car. And what happens, that's the motor there with a crank on it, and there's a link rod goes between there and there, like a snap-on ball fitting. And what happens is the wear and they pop off. We can't get another one at all. So I'm going to try and repair this just to try and keep the guy running. It's an old car, but it's worth spending a bit of money on just to keep them going. Now, what I intend doing is drilling a hole in here and tapping it probably 5mm. Then I can put a hole in there and just put a washer on with a nail lock nut because it won't take much to hold it together. I don't know how hard these are going to be. They look hard. I don't know. We'll get a centre pop mark. Sharp taps make a nice centre pop. And people tell me I'll shatter them, but I've been doing it for the last 40 years and I haven't shattered one yet. So we'll try a drill in there. I've got some really good drills, and see if we can get a little hole in and possibly get some threads in. I'm just going to do it freehand because I don't want to take the crank off the motor because it's on splines and not a bit of a bastard to set back up. A small drill in the end of here. Well, it certainly appears to be drillable. I'm just going to do this freehand. It's not super critical. But we need to get a better grip than that in the vise. I really didn't think that would drill, and my next plan was to weld the stud on the end, but being as well as drilling, that's all the better. I think that certainly ain't deep enough. I'll get some taps and see what we can do with that. The 4.2 was the tap and drill for 5 by 0.8. Ooh. This is a nice sharp drill, but possibly too sharp. Right. I don't like little pissy small threads. Right, put a plug tap in and get all the way down to the bottom. That's got one ambition, that's to snap off on the whole, that bastard. It cannot wait to do it. Right, that's one done. Look at the other one now. Actually a little machining mark right in the centre there, which means I can pick up the centre quite nicely. Right, this bastard's hard though. Making no impression at all on that one. I thought it was too good to be true. Right, we cannot mark that, so that one has to be unfortunately welded. We might as well fix this one when we've got it here, and then we'll weld a stud on there. That's a shame. Don't know why that one's hard and the other one's not. It's just the way it is, I suppose. So we'll drill this one out 5mm. That goes onto there, and then a 5mm washer and a nail lock nut on there is going to stop that from coming off. I may have to make that hole slightly bigger so it's got a little bit of wiggle room. It has got to move around slightly. It doesn't just go in an arc, it does oscillate as well. So we'll go 5.5. And a little wiggle. Right. That's better. It's got room to wiggle about a little bit. better. That's better. Those ones are nice and tight because they don't oscillate quite as much. I've got a little M4 stainless grub screw. Carefully try and weld that onto the end of there. And then we should be good to go. I'll take two because I'm about to drop the little bastard thing. Right, we're going to try and weld that onto there. Really sharp tungsten. I've got the welder set to 20 amps on a foot pedal, so I should be able to fiddle from there, and that's about as straight as I can get it. It's definitely a two pair of glasses job, this one, just to be able to see it. Something to rest on. It must be comfortable when you're welding, especially something like this. And that doesn't feel too bad. Right, so it's on with the strong glasses. Not enough power. I've got a good tack on that now. It looks nice and straight. And I haven't got any gloves on. Happy with that, it's good no way. Right, that's it, kind of welded on all the way around. That certainly won't give any problems. It's cooled down, so now we can put the ball back onto it. Right. This looks like it's going to work out not too bad. I'm just going to elongate that hole a little bit, just so it's got a little bit more wiggle room. That looks good. Right. Flat washer, a couple of flat washers and a nail lock nut should do the job on this one. Right, a little bit of power and it should work. Two outside ones are normally the live and neutral. Not all. What's it working there? High speed.